What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? YouTube! So happy to have you join me here in my little law office. You know, here I am in my 30th year as an attorney. And back when I was in law school, I never would have thought that I would, at this point in my career, be 10 years full time in representing medical marijuana patients, collectives, co ops, license applicants, litigants, landlords, etc., etc. So it has been a wonderful ride. Medical marijuana has never been more together and progressive than it is right now. Of course, Jerry Brown just signed the new laws. We have many of the cities coming on board and some cities going negative, but it may not matter because a new ruling just came down from the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeal. Cities can't criminalize the growing of marijuana or by extension, the activity of legitimate marijuana collectives. They can just use very limited techniques, including giving a warning, a 30-day warning. They can't, according to that case, fine people from day one, and that's the Fresno case. And then we have the federal government. The budget clearly states, the new budget, once again, that no funds may be used by the federal government with respect to interfering with medical marijuana here in the state. And there was just a judge, again, who ruled that the DOJ, the DEA were going beyond their authority. They were not supposed to be able to spend any money on medical marijuana. You should have heard the hearings. That includes investigation and prosecution. So really, things have never been better on the top from federal. They've never been better on the bottom from the cities and localities because of the new lack of teeth. And now state law, we've got the three defenses: the individual, the caregiver, and the collective, and soon licenses. So come on through for the consultation. You're going to love it. And through the miracle of Hollywood, a costume change. The way that I present my information here in the office, it's sort of, there's a book associated with each one of the services that I offer. The main service is the $500 consultation. That's where we go through federal, state, and local law together. This book has lots of wisdom in it and lots of fun. It's got a comic book in the beginning, and then there's all kinds of information and reprints. Here's the case where I was the expert witness, Baniani, which set the standard under the collective defense. Here's a little bit of a biography about me that was done in the GEM. Here's some information about a legally defensive collective or co-op from the Margolin Guide. Here's the sentencing guideline under federal law, but here's all the information about how the federal government has gone to sleep, including Section 583. This was just interpreted by a judge, a federal judge, who says that the feds have no business enforcing federal law anymore. So here's step two. After you've done the 500 with me, maybe you want to do step two for another 500 and go through the new laws here in California that were just signed by Jerry Brown. What I've done is curated a bunch of really cool articles in here, and it comes with another hour of my time as we go through state law and the evolution towards licenses and for-profit activity here in the state of California. But until those rules are effective, probably 2018, collectives will still remain the only game in town. Of course, the collective defense often is supported by my collective kit. This also embraces another hour and a half of my time as people go through the steps of perfecting their nonprofit collective. And this includes a full corporate kit as well as hookups on how to file it in a rush so that you can get right to the business of serving your patients. And it's going to be for-profit under the new environment. Can you imagine that? Instead of this constant nonprofit question that was so hard for judges and juries to get their head around, in the future, your nonprofit activity is going to be able to transition to for-profit licenses. For-profit licenses for medical marijuana here in the state of California, the Golden State. All right, you know how to reach me? The numbers must be all around the website, all around YouTube. See you soon. Take care.